everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Grab your coffee, maybe a snack, and let's get into it. So what we're going to be talking about today is how the Democrats are trying to get a bill that could help nationalize the power grid. Yeah, that's what I said. And I'm like, ay. So Joe Manchin, you know who he is, from West Virginia. He's permitting a reform bill that could allow federal agencies to mandate the construction of proposed green energy infrastructure, giving the government an unprecedented level of control over the power grid. Yay. Yeah. Now, this proposed bill, dubbed the Energy Independence and Security Act, independence my ass, will authorize the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, or FERC, to direct utilities to build long-distance transmission lines if they have been previously proposed by a state or a business. And the process, which will help transfer electricity produced wind turbines, you know, the things that are made by, gummy bears are made out of now, and solar panels, can be expedited if the Energy Secretary determines that the project to be in the national interest. So the Manchin-Schumer bill would give unelected regulators the authority to compel utilities to build high voltage transmission lines to connect wind and solar facilities hundreds of miles from urban centers, use eminent domain to condemn rights of way, and then pass the cost on to us, the consumer. Yeah. So the bill also states that FERC can allocate cost to those who benefit from transmission projects, which would include electricity customers in the area supplied by the transmission line, meaning that taxpayers could foot the bill for the developments. And Manchin's bill will create a list of 25 energy projects that are considered to be in the national interest that FERC will be instructed to expedite, 5 of which will be fossil fuel projects. And the 2021 infrastructure bill also gave the Energy Secretary the ability to prioritize the permitting and construction of certain renewable energy transmission projects to help the nation meet potatoes' ambitious climate targets. So there is no way to get more of these transmission lines without essentially nationalizing the grid. And that's what was said by the president of the Institute for Energy Research, Thomas Pyle. And he also said that the only way they can get renewable energy projects to work is by creating new transmission lines in place where it has been rejected over and over by the voters. So Maine, the state of Maine, voted against a large transmission project in 2021 that would have transferred electricity produced in Canada into the state due to environmental concerns, according to the Boston Globe. And under Manchin's proposed bill, the FERC would be able to use its authority to approve the project if the DOE deemed it to be of national importance. Now, the proponents of net zero emissions admit that the amount of wind and solar facilities needed would require trillions of dollars of transmission lines. And Senator Manchin and Schumer think that consumers should fit the bill so that investors in the climate industrial complex can make colossal benefits and profits. Yeah, beautiful, isn't it? So although some Democrats are opposing Manchin's dirty side deal, Schumer is still planning to attach Manchin's bill to the continuing resolution, a short-term spending package that must be passed by the end of September to prevent a government shutdown, because you know how they shut down every single year, and it's so wonderful when they do that. Anyway, and Potato and the Democratic leadership agreed in August to help Manchin pass permitting reform in exchange for his sponsoring of the Democrats' $370 million climate spending bill. And P.O also stated that it would create a system where the FERC and the federal government can just put transmission lines wherever they want, wherever they feel like it. The whole objective of the net zero agenda is to have all energy decisions made at a federal level. So the FERC Commissioner, Mark Christie, declined to comment on the proposed legislation, and Manchin's office and the DOE, they did not want to respond to any requests for comment, because they know what they're doing is not just wrong, but they want to, they want to get this swept under the rug. They don't want anybody to know, So here we go with our power grid being screwed with. And is there any way to prepare for this? No. Not when it's going to be messed with by the feds. No. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one, okay? You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.